What is up, Best Ones Worldwide? It's the Best One, Donnie here, back with a brand new wrestling figure unboxing video. If you're not a Best One yet already, and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, late 90s, early 2000s, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know, the grind is real. And once we reach 500 subs, I am going to be doing a giveaway here on the channel, so if you want something that's free, recommend you to hit that sub button now. It's been a minute since going on eBay to get some wrestling figures, and let's get it! Alright guys, we got some packages in from eBay, and man, it's been a long time since I've done this, probably going all the way back to the beginning of this year. So here we go, man. We got a lot of figures, and they all, go to one thing. So here we go. We're going to open up the first package here. And let's see what Lucy we got here for the collection. And, oh yeah, we're starting off hot right here, man, and I like that, they protect the figures here, but there it is, man. We got Dean Malenko. We are going to take him out of the plastic here, and this is a figure that, I have been wanting in my collection. He was, one of my favorite light heavyweights, the man with 1,000 holds, and look at that, wow. And I'm surprised that, this is, one of the only Mattel Dean Malenko figures. Probably because he's in AEW as a producer, but, hey, I am not complaining at all. I know, usually, this one does come with the Cruiserweight Championship, but I, ended up just getting Dean. I didn't really need the WWE Cruiserweight title. If it was WCW, then it would have been a little different. But, man, with this Dean Malenko, I love the serious expression head sculpt that we have on him. Looks great. I think that they did a good job here with the body. I think it definitely, matches up to him. I do like this, rubber vest that we have here. And we got, Malenko on the back of the vest, looking good. And I've always was a big fan of Dean Malenko's, gear. I really like, the black trunks with, the purple flames going around, and then it looks like on the back of the trunks it has 1,000, because Dean Malenko, he was the man of 1,000 holds. And of course, we have the knee pads on him, and we also got the boots as well. But Dean Malenko, around the Attitude Era, the 90s, he was probably one of my favorite cruiserweights / light heavyweights of all time. And I'm very excited to, add him to the collection, finally. And I finally got a good deal on this, because I feel like this Dean Malenko, does have some value. But moving on now to the next figure we got here. And I love how, the people on eBay, they package these. I like how, they protect them. They do a lot better than Walmart, that's for sure. Alright, look at that. And we got... oh, look at that. We got Bill Goldberg, ladies and gentlemen. This is from WWE Elite 74. And around this time, I just started getting back into wrestling figure collecting, I believe, when this Goldberg came out. And of course, you could tell, ruthless aggression right there. But there is still a certain theme to this. I really like this Goldberg a lot, and I did see this, in the stores when I first started collecting, but it was around the time where I was only collecting AEW and Attitude Era wrestlers. But man, with this Goldberg here, this is from, his WWE run around, 2002 to 2004. I love the screaming expression that we have on his face. Looking great. So, one thing I really like about this Goldberg a lot is, the torso. I think that they didn't overdo it with the muscles. And I love the gear that we have here. We have, you know, like the biker trunks here. We have like the white on one side, and then we have the black on the other. And then on the back, we have, you know, his logo, which looks great. And then we have, you know, the knee pads and the lowered boots. And we also got the gloves on him as well. And man, Ruthless Aggression, I did like how Goldberg, you know, did change up the gear, because in his WCW days, he was, you know, wearing just, you know, plain black trunks like Stone Cold. And I kind of like how he changed it up in the Ruthless Aggression era. And now that, you know, I'm finally finding Ruthless Aggressions in Walmart, I need to start completing the, you know, other guys in the collection. So, we got Goldberg. Alright. And moving on now to the next figure we have here. Unbox this, but they taped it up very good. How am I gonna... Oh, here we go. And this time it's not bubble wrap. We're using paper towels, and here it is, man. Look at that. We got Tully Blanchard. You know, 1/4 of, you know, the Horsemen. And, you know, 1/2 of the Brain Busters. That's right. And... man, look at that. Tully Blanchard. And I'm kind of upset that AEW, we didn't get Tully Blanchard. I think that would have looked really cool with the Pinnacle figures. But finally, we got this. I've been, you know, waiting a little while for this. I, you know, already have Arn Anderson, and he's been by himself for a very long time on my shelf. So now having his tag partner with him is going to be fantastic. But with this Tully Blanchard here, I love the head sculpt we have here. I love that, you know, he's got the hair slicked back. I like the serious expression on, you know, the face. And we have, you know, the plain red trunks as well, with, you know, the T and the B on the corner there. Very old school. Surprised a lot of, you know, newer wrestlers don't do that anymore to, you know, stand out. MJF is one of them that does it. But we also have the red knee pads, and we have the really cool white and red boots as well, with the stars on the side here representing the 4 Horsemen. And man, I remember getting the Classic Superstars Tully Blanchard. I, you know, didn't really know, you know, old school wrestling much, so I always used them as like a custom in my Fig Fed. But man, just, you know, growing up loving this business, man, I, you know, really fell in love with Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson. And I got the opportunity to meet him. Such a fantastic person. Love that figure. But last but not least, we got our last package here. And this one I am very excited about. And here it is, man. We got Crow Sting, defining moments right there. Look at that. Man, woo. We got the defining moments Sting. This is one on, you know, my shelf that has been missing for a while. And the reason to that, before I open this up, is because I did not open up my defining moments Sting. Believe it or not, I actually got the opportunity to meet Sting a couple years ago at Heroes Hideout in Albany, New York, which, if you want to check out that vlog, it's over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. Such a great experience meeting the icon himself. And, you know, we have this in the package, looking great. And I gotta start, you know, showing you guys the studio, because my defining moments area is looking fantastic. But man, we need to, you know, smash them like buttons, man. We need to get those likes up before we do that. But man, we are going to open up Sting here. I am super excited about this. Finally having this in the collection on, you know, my shelf. It is long overdue. And we also got the bat as well. I was, you know, making sure that we definitely got the accessory here. Sting's, you know, go-to weapon here. The bat. And wow. I wish we had more, like, Mattel Sting figures. It sucks. I feel like, especially now, we can get amazing Sting figures. But look at this. I'm very impressed with this Sting. This is definitely, I think, Out of all the figures through the years that they've made for Sting, this one to me is my favorite Sting. Probably because it was WCW Crow, 97 here. But man, with this Sting here, I love that we have, Sting with the long hair. We also have the sick face paint that, he still hasn't changed to this day. And we also have, the necklace that he's wearing around his neck, looking good. I really like the cloth jacket as well. I think that it's a lot better than, having like a rubber good on this. I think it stands out a lot more. He's also got, the scorpion on, the torso there, which looks really good. And he's also, got the long, baseball, pants, which, he's always worn, throughout, his career as, the Crow. And man, this is such a sick figure. And of course, Sting's got the bat as well in his hands, but look at that, man. I am super impressed with this Sting. Looks so good mint on card, which is why I had to get myself another one for the shelf, because he was, one of, the pioneers in WCW. Wow, look at that, man. I'm so happy to have both of these in the collection. And Sting has had so many amazing figures throughout the years, so to have, this one, I'm very satisfied. I really hope eventually we get more, Mattel Stings once, his AEW run is over and he decides to hang up the boots. I really do hope eventually we get more, actual Sting figures, because I'm sick of AEW, just giving us Stings with, painted shirts. I'm tired of it. I know you guys are too. I ended up getting WCW guys. That's right. And I think it's obvious, having Dean Malenko, having Goldberg, even though it's Ruthless Aggression, still, he's known for his WCW run. We got Tully Blanchard, and of course, the icon himself, Crow Sting. But guys, let me know in the comment section below your, favorite figure out of the four. Mine has obviously got to be Sting. Such, a great figure here. But if you guys enjoyed this unboxing, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a best one yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube channels. All that down below. And if you're into pro wrestling, recommend you guys to go check out We Are Wrestling. New episodes of the podcast are coming out every Saturday over on the YouTube channel or wherever you get your podcast. But of course, all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.